Hello everybody, welcome to the first Hollow Knight stream. Just finished Avowed, now it's Hollow Knight. I already played the game before, 8 years ago, but not on stream, so this is the first time I've ever played it on stream, and also the first time I've played it in 8 years. I have watched Jessica play a couple of hours yesterday, and I really got the vibes of going, playing it again. I recommended her the game, right? So it was like, yeah, sure, but you know what? Why not try Hollow Knight? And first she was a bit reluctant because it was, Souls-like-y, and, she's like, I don't know if I like this. Here you can see, that's her playing it. And I will be using the save number 3 here. And this is my original save. No idea how much I did of the game. I'm pretty sure I beat the game, but I'm not sure how much of the optional stuff I did. I think I did do the challenge stuff, but not 100% sure. It's 8 years ago, right? So we're gonna go and get a completely new save number 3 here, and I really hope it's gonna be an enjoyable moment in time here. And whilst we beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret. For none could tame our savage souls yet, you have to challenge Matt. Under a palest watch you taught, we changed, base insects were redeemed. A world you gave the bug and beast, and as they have never dreamed. I wonder if I want to read out the stuff in the game though, because I like the atmosphere of the voice, quote-unquote voice acting. Okay, here we are, back in Hollow Knight. Almost feels like I watched this yesterday, because I did. No, but my playthrough is 8 years ago, so I have no idea how it feels. I was quite surprised to see the game had unlocked FPS. I didn't even remember that, to be honest. I was kind of mentally convinced it had a 60 FPS lock, but doesn't seem to be the case at all. It is running with a buttery smooth 230 FPS here, because I did cap it via NVIDIA control panel because of G-Sync. And also the native 4K, and on an OLED, I mean, what do I have to say about that, right? It looks fantastic. The black, the art style, it lends itself so nicely to an OLED screen. Really, really nice to see. Yeah, it feels snappy to control for sure. Gonna be interesting how I feel about the game after such a long time, after especially playing 9 Souls, which was my game of the year last year. So really looking forward to revisiting this game, so I get like a more, current perspective of what I think of it. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be my first time, so it's gonna be, a bit more. I mean, it's not as wondrous as your first time, right? You only have one time, but I do remember only tidbits here and there. But I do remember stuff for sure. So it's like not like gonna be a fresh experience. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you among us. Focus your soul among us, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Okay, so we can heal by holding B basically, and focus soul. Okay, is there soul? I called it juice, but it's soul. Yeah, what the game fails to tell you, which I think is an unfortunate thing, is I don't think the game, first of all, has any ways of remapping controls. Yeah, no, it has. Never mind, it has if you want to. But the problem basically is, in my opinion, The default controls are really nice, by the way. I usually like attacking using the shoulder buttons, but in this case, I think I will just stick to the default buttons. I'm just like contemplating, do I want to do that? I think I do. But the problem is the game, I think, never tells you you can attack upwards and downwards. So the game kind of misses the tutorialization for these mechanics, and they can be quite important during the game. I guess you might figure them out on your own, but also you might not. So yeah, if you start playing the game, remember you can attack downwards by, I guess, pressing down and attack, and upwards by pressing up and attack. Got shit on. So you can heal it. I think if you cancel your heal ahead of time, you consume soul without actually healing. So kind of interesting. Yeah, as you can see here, attacking upwards is very, very strong against these guys. Already here at the start, there should have been a tutorialization for the basic functionality. Also, the game has heavy use of, this is the lowest jump you can do. I mean lowest, like the lowest jump I can do. This is the highest jump I can do by holding the jump button. And this is very much in the style of a precision platformer here. And I kind of don't know if I want to go for the attack button like this, because usually what I tend to like to have is I do like using the R1 button for attacking. But in this case, since there will be dashing and these attacks combined, I think it might be better to stay on X here, not quite sure. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the default controls. Which are very nice, by the way. This is for sure, okay, I have like soul hearts now, that's kind of cute. The default controls for sure are nice, so you don't have to worry about this. I think the dash on the shoulder button, everything is just like what I usually like. That'd be one of the first games where I also learned to like that control scheme. Already the platforming early on here, definitely not mega easy. For sure. Oh, interesting. So this is where you can only go with a dash. Obviously it's a Metroidvania, so I mean, you might know this as one of the greatest indie games of all time, and it definitely is, in my opinion, from what I can remember and from what I've seen yesterday. And yeah, so I think if you don't know, the game is an absolute masterpiece, and already going in here, I know that because I finished it, right? And I know that what other people think of it. And there is a sequel called Silksong in the works. We don't know when that's gonna arrive, or if it's gonna arrive. Maybe they have like writer's block. There's too much pressure, right? Because if you make such a great game, following it up is gonna be, you know, quite challenging, because people have really high expectations. And I even have a pillar here in the background featuring Hollow Knight and Silksong. I mean, not Silksong, right? The character you can also see in this game, the main character from Silksong, that my girlfriend brought me from a French artist. From Paris on a cosplay convention, and really nice custom art there, like really, really nice. But unfortunately can't show you that because I don't have the cam on, but once we have the cam on again at some point, I'll show it to you. It's really, really pretty. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey your laws. You're witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hallownest. So, sorry, I'm still a bit under the weather. I mean, my voice, I guess, is. So I have to prevent coughing. So sometimes I might sound weird because I suppress the cough while talking. So yeah, really, really annoying. So I hope that's better soon. But it won't keep me from enjoying this game. Man, the design of him is so cute. And the game is so gorgeous, and just seeing it run with this high FPS, like how fluid it is. And I always argue, a lot of people are like, you know, oh yeah, you know, it's just a side-scrolling 2D game, but this is the most important game for high refresh rates from a visual perspective, even more than FPS. In FPS, it's more about the input lag when you track enemies. But here in this case, the motion clarity, because you're always constantly scrolling, right, which is the worst case scenario, you're never going straight towards the camera. I think the high refresh rates really shine for 2D platforming. I really, really mean that. It is incredible how much it helps with like motion clarity and how better the art looks. And yeah, so if you're like, you know, and it also usually they're easy to run because they're 2D, right? They usually don't require as much GPU and CPU power. So, you know, at the end of the day, I really recommend getting a really good screen for these games. They're the ones that profit a lot from them for sure. Most people can run them at high refresh rates, like a high FPS. And I mean, OLED for this game, obviously brilliant. Oh, there, Traveler, I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's falling quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared. Headed down to that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Oh yeah, it's a Souls-like Metroidvania. Did I forget the Souls-like part? It has elements of Dark Souls, for sure. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell in ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depth. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek the dreams down there. Well, watch out, it's a sickly air that fills the place, creatures turn mad, and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. No, they are. Yeah, resting is basically your bonfire. For all your mapping supplies will be opening soon, is Zelda and Cornifer. A stone door with a simple lock. Okay, can't get in there. By the way, don't worry about spoilers if you haven't played the game and you want to, you know, have me experience it for the first time, and you want to experience for the first time. I will sometimes, by accident, right, I would say that too if I played for the first time. If I know it's a Metroidvania, I would say, oh yeah, this looks like there would be a dash, right? But I'm not going to spoil anything, so I'm going to pretend I only know. I might say some things about the future mechanics that I do remember. Honestly, it's mostly the dash. I don't remember the others too much. So yeah, now we're down here in the well. With a lot of bugs. Almost like we're playing Starfield. Just that it's intentional. Ooh, there's something up there. Maybe a wall jump can get us up here. By the way, I'm literally, I don't remember, right? So when I say this is not like me role-playing, me not remembering, it's like me not remembering. I'm just thinking, what is a good strategy for exploration? I think we want to remain on a horizontal layer, because I know that the early game exploration is kind of rough. Oh, yo! Jessica never found this guy. Yo, that is a big deal. I have to tell her about this place for sure. Yeah, you can miss really important stuff in the game. Yeah, you really sometimes can just miss it. Oh wait, you can look up and down using left and right. It's just faster using the right stick. So yeah, you can look up and down for sure. Which is really important, right? If you want to go down here, you do want to check below if you want to... Okay, that was... Okay, fuck me. My god. My god. that was horrendous. Okay, let's get back up there. Yeah, the best way to get lost in Hollow Knight is just like falling down like a complete moron. Obviously, I haven't gotten the feel for the game just yet. It takes a bit of time to get used to the... I mean, I guess the very good air control. Like, you have so much control of your character. Which is, in my book, a good thing. And it feels so nice to play. Okay, this is where we just went in, right? Okay, cool. Killing these flies here, getting a little bit of... I'm just gonna call it money, but I think it's Geo. If I'm not mistaken here. Yeah, one thing you have to get used to is that there is knockback when hitting enemies, but not only for the enemies, but also for your main characters. So it can be really easy to drop off a platform because you don't press towards the enemy while attacking, which is where, by the way, the jump attack from above comes into play. Very useful for some scenarios where you can just like jump on the enemy. And it's not a hard tech to learn, right? It's just like you have to get used to how it works, but at the same time, it's not that difficult. What seems to be very difficult is me not jumping down here over and over again. Seems to be very difficult. I really want to remember where we were. Okay, we killed enemies over here. This seems fine. We can go left here. Or we can just drop down again like a fucking bronze player. Okay, great. I love the healing system, by the way. It's such a great healing system. It really helps make the game significantly less punishing, especially early on. You can counter heal so many things. Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hallownest descend through the verdant wilds and fungal grooves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There are all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Okay, hi guy. Okay, so I'm not gonna pretend I don't know what he does because I saw, I mean, don't remember what he does because yesterday I saw Jesse do it. So we can't get past this guy just yet. Seems to be quite annoying. Yeah, so Jessica played a bit up to this left biome here, so that's, I guess, where my memories are relatively fresh. And everything else basically is completely 8 years ago, so... Yeah, it depends also, obviously, I think on Wednesday she can continue playing, but until then we'll be way further, hopefully. And, yeah. Okay. So we went here. I think it's a good idea to go here now. Yeah, killing enemies for sure worth it, because we need all the money we can get. Just cute. I just want to say snail. It's not a snail. It's a caterpillar. Caterpillar? I think a caterpillar. Yeah, it's pretty cute. It's not a word I use a lot. I just noticed. Okay, it's getting more currency here. We can't get to it just yet, I think. Fortunately. The game also offers a nice enemy variety, and I think that it has a really nice difficulty curve for sure. I mean, Jessica also plays a lot of games, right? So for like a more seasoned gamer, it's definitely a nice entry point. Doesn't mean it's gonna be easy, but it means definitely you're gonna have a relatively okay time getting into the game. Go down there or over here? As always, for me, it's a bit harder to map 2D games than 3D games because the consistency between the areas is not as logical, right? Because it's like there's nothing you would usually map. Oh, bury my mother, pale and slight, bury my father with his eyes shut tight, bury my sister 2 by 2, and then when you're done, let's bury me too. Oh, what a nice song. Haha, do you know that one? It's one of my favorites. We can sing sometimes if you'd like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. Haha. So what are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with witches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in, haha. I really hope they don't voice act the second game, because these like specific sounds you get in Hollow Knight are so great. Oops. Okay, this here, as far as I know, is just there to fill up your soul. I think it doesn't serve any other purpose. Okay, these are the mines. It doesn't look like we can quite get down there just yet. I assume the ground pound we're gonna get, maybe. I mean, just like trying to, I don't remember it, but I'm pretty sure since it's a Metroidvania, ground pound is gonna be part of the kit. I mean, dash, ground pound, wall jumps, you know, that's basic stuff that a lot of those games have, so. Don't remember it specifically, but pretty sure that might be a thing. Okay, so now we can go up here, or we can go back and drop down, and this is where the exploration kind of gets... that's more tricky, I would say, because I don't really know if I want to go here just yet, or if I want to drop down here. That looks interesting too. Huh. Oh, there are gates here, and I can't go further. Okay, cool. Still have more area on the left, but once we have the map, we can, yeah, spoilers, I guess. Once we have the map, we can definitely go and chill and hang out a bit more. This here. Also, the game features not hit stun technically, but hit knockback, which is a great mechanic. It's kind of a cute adaptation of hit stun from Souls games. It makes perfect sense for this type of game. Okay. Hello there, how delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're also a short one, but you've got a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I like how they put the name of the character in the bottom left once you know the name. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. Yeah, we saw that in the intro. Seems like can't interact with it just yet. Okay, let's continue maybe left. We still could have gone right. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna handle it like a Souls game. I kill every enemy once, and then afterwards, since they do respawn, I might consider... Oh, you can go back up here. Oh, so it's like spreading misinformation. That you can't go back up otherwise. Yeah, you can go back up here, so that is my bad. Yeah, I'll let Jessica know. Yeah, I'll let Jessica know we missed this. I think this is where we started, isn't it? This should be the way down. Yeah. So I guess what we're gonna do now is we're gonna maybe finish the left-sided exploration by dropping down here. Oh, and I also have to let her know that we want to go back and get them. And get the additional stuff going there. Check here. Okay, let's continue going downwards here. Yeah, like very controlled, right? I'm always in full control of any action in the game. At no point in time is something unintended. When I fall like all the way down there, it's basically me saying, I want that, right? This is the way I want to handle it. I'm just kidding. Shit. I'm pretty sure there is this. Yeah, I want to go over here to the left. You know what? I'll just treat it as additional money. Every time we fall down and have to kill a bunch of enemies, it's basically more money. Okay, now we have to drop down straight. And over here. Wow, what a jump. That was the best jump I've ever done in my life, I think. I'm also a bit close to my screen, but I think it's okay. I think it's not optimal maybe for the game, because I think the game is very suitable for smaller screens too, because it's like very visible. And you can see more of the game's entire screen at the same time. But I do like the size of it, so it's perfectly fine. Yeah, sometimes I forget the jump height. It's kind of funny coming from Split Fiction, where the game has so many like movement assist mechanics to a game that doesn't assist you at all, which is nice, right? I do appreciate that. I don't know how many coyote frames the game has. Let's find out. Almost none, right? Yeah. Unlike Mario and a lot of other games, the game has no coyote frames. Well, coyote frames are when you run over the edge before you drop, right? I mean, maybe it has a bit of them, I don't know. But definitely less than a lot of other games. Oh, this looks like another dash jump in a wall jump area. Classic Metroidvania can't go everywhere from the get-go. But mapping the area for sure will have advantages later. I don't know how the mapping system works exactly. I think it was tied to resting on benches, but I don't really remember exactly how it goes. I mean, how much of the progress you would lose if you didn't go there. Okay, so we've never been down here. Okay, talking about the map, here he is. Hello there, come down to explore these beautiful old ruins, don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way against is a pleasure like no other. I'm currently exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Sure. I would highly recommend everyone that plays the game for the first time to do this. We have a map with detailed map of Hallownest and the map pane of the inventory. Okay. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you have not the head for direction, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife Zelda. She's just opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping the area. She's always so excited to see me. So yeah, you can open a map quickly. You can see it looks at it, it's very cute. And you can also go into this here in the inventory and look at the map. And there you can see like a bigger overview. Yeah, but you can't see your character yet on the map. That's where we have to get the compass for. Which obviously also comes highly recommended if you don't know the game by heart. Drop down here. Nice little worms. Can't make the jump over here. I like to call this enemy the infinite healing potion, because you can heal an infinite amount of him. They're so cute. And there it is, our first caterpillar. Happy we saved him, and if you remember, there was the father caterpillar in the top left corner. which we might want to pay a visit, at least since we've rescued a few of them. Might also work for the first one here. Okay, so far the exploration is going very nicely here. It's a bit of time to do. Oops, my bad. I think it doesn't despawn after a while, so you don't have to rush to pick anything up. And I don't know if there's fall damage, to be honest. Oh yeah, this is something you can miss if you attack like I just did. I mean, they might despawn, I don't know. I'm just gonna pick him up right now. As far as I know, they don't despawn, but I might be wrong, so better safe than sorry. Okay, this is like a mini boss arena encounter or whatever you want to call it. Oh, you've completely fucking nuked me. You always want to heal up in the game, I think. And when you have an opportunity to heal, you want to heal because you can't even like... in the top left you can see like the soul is basically filling up the circle in the top left, right? Where the eyes are. And you can't overfill it. So once it's full, so you want to use it before you fill it back up. And hey Nicolita, hey, this game is on my wish list and looks so good now that I'm seeing it, playing it. Hey, hope you're doing well. This game, I mean, you probably know this, right? It's one of the... I guess highest rated indie games of all time, and it's a real masterpiece. I've played it 8 years ago, and also it is one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, I really recommend the game for sure. Yeah, so it is considered an absolute masterpiece, and I'm just reliving it because yesterday I saw Jessica play it. I mean, she played it because I recommended it to her, and she was here, right? And she had a good time, and I was like, hey, you know what? I kind of feel like I want to replay it. And since I've never streamed it, I thought, like, why not? It's a good opportunity, especially before Silksong comes out. Because if Silksong is not shit, which I definitely think it won't be, but, you know, you never know. The time, you know, can change things. It definitely is gonna be on the channel, right? Like 100%. Yeah, even if it's only, like, okay, we'll be playing it. So, yeah, and I won't look up the reviews, so the likelihood of us seeing Silksong before I look at reviews is 100%, honestly. So, yeah, Silksong is for sure gonna be played here once it comes out. I mean, obviously it's gonna be huge on Twitch, right? A lot of people like Hollow Knight here, and yeah, I guess it has more players at the moment than a lot of newer games. And yeah, Silksong is basically gonna drown Twitch in Silksong content and also YouTube. So yeah, I don't expect the visibility to be higher, but I'll still play it on release for sure. And hey, Apricorn, yo, Hollow Knight saw it on my stream deck thumbnail and it was like, hold on, we're getting a GTA 6 before Silksong. Yeah, I mean, you know, the thing is, I kind of feel the devs here, they're under incredible pressure, right? After making such an amazing game, the expectations are really high, and I'm pretty sure they also, I mean, you know, look at this game, right? They probably also have really high expectations of themselves. And, you know, better they take an infinite amount of time to make a good game than release the game in a state they're not happy with. And that even means I would consider not releasing a game at all if you're not happy with it, okay, right? I mean, I assume they're financially set for life via Hollow Knight, so, you know, just make Silksong if you really feel it's going to be good. And if you don't feel like it's good enough, you don't have to release it, right? Nobody's going to be, I mean, yes, people will be sad, but nobody hopefully will be mad at them. So yeah, if they don't release Silksong ever, because they don't feel the quality or whatever is there, that's perfectly fine with me. If it's going to come out and it's going to be amazing, it's also okay. If it's going to come out, it's going to be shit, it's going to be unfortunate. But, you know, I'm always, you know, open to whatever the devs think is the best for the game. Because I assume they don't need the money, right? So they're doing it out of love for gaming and making games. Ooh. A nice restorative pool. And by the way, I hope you're doing well, Apricorn. The longer the wait, the worse it'll get. I don't think that's true, right? We're already at the point where it's a meme, right? Once you're a meme with a release, people's expectations kind of tend to go down, right? The hype was immense, and then, you know, by now it's more of a meme, and people are like, yeah, they're still kind of hyped for it, but also at the same time, they're like, you know, it's like, yeah, something is going on there, right? You know that either it's going to be fucking insane, or like there's something's broken, or it's never going to come out. But it's not the same where you're like, oh yeah, I'm so hyped, right? Everyone was hyped at the launch, and now it's like people realize maybe it's never gonna come. That's so cute. It's so funny because Jessica just played it and she missed a ton of stuff, but that's just because I'm very thorough with exploration too. Like, I'm like pretty minute. I will also miss stuff, obviously, but where the fuck am I going? This seems to be the area to the way to a new biome. I can't stay long because I'm gonna go for food, but I will watch it for a bit. Yeah, I don't know how long I have either. Wie lang denkst du, bist du ungefähr machen? Ah, she has noise cancelling ears. She's not gonna hear that I'm gonna say I love her. She didn't hear it. Yeah, I'm really saying mean things behind her back. I don't think I can go here. I think the game does a good job with hiding secret walls. Like, you can visually see where you can go. Okay, we can't go up here just yet. Fly me to the moon. Oh yeah, the one moonlander that's landed on its side is so unfortunate. It was also the second time in a row that it happened. Yeah, you can just feel bad, right? Because people are a bit memeing on it, but at the same time, it takes so much work and effort, and then so it going wrong. Wait, does it fill my soul? No, I assume it's gonna heal me. Interesting, a checkpoint over here, huh? So this is where I didn't go yet. Yeah, so far the controls feel really nice. In my head they were way more floaty. Interesting. Oh, what is up here? Wait, what? Wait, this is over here? Interesting. Oh, okay, there's so much. It's so funny how much you can miss in the game. But it's also cool. It's really cool to see how much exploration is rewarded here. Yeah, I don't want to get the money. Oh, an apricorn. What food are you gonna get? If you're still here. Obviously. Nobody has to answer if they're not there, and if they're there also, they also don't have to answer. And you're eating döner, okay. Yeah, we have plenty of döner here, like... I would say this is the most common type of restaurant we have here, is probably the Dönernan. Yeah, very, very common here. I mean, we also have a pretty big Turkish community here, so... kind of makes sense. I mean, Germany has them everywhere, right? I don't know. Do we want to go top or bottom? I usually don't care too much about either. Wait, what is down here? Oh, this is where we came from, right? Okay, it doesn't matter. It's just 1 HP. Okay, we are 300, almost 400 gold, which is good. We could have gotten up there, I think. Should we go back? I think the answer is yes. Yes, we should. Yeah, yes, we should try to go back. Okay, you know, there's a point where you don't care about your HP. I think I've reached that point for whatever reason. Wait, can we even make the jump? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is just trolling. The devs troll sometimes. I don't even think you can go into the nest. It's just like basically them being mega trolls. Yeah, you can't get in there. Oh wait, I wanted to ask Nicolita what you're gonna get to for food. Sorry, my brain kind of spun around. Wait, Apricorn, weren't you green at some point? Or am I imagining things? Or is it just like the mod icon? I remember my brain said kind of like, for whatever reason I thought your name was green. Doesn't make any sense, I guess, but... Hey, there's a rhinoceros up here. That's a skag beetle. So just like by coincidence, I kind of caught you eating. It's probably the icon, yeah, I think so too. Like, for whatever reason, there's a correlation between green and your name in my head. Okay, very nice. So this here is an important mechanic. Oh yeah. We forgot about that. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I've heard the ringing of the station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depth of Hallownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you will need to go. The last stag, okay. This is basically the way the game's fast travel system. I don't remember if there was another fast travel system, but this for sure is one of them. Man, like fucking Souls games, I hate that they did that to me, but I always have to check below the elevators like some fucking degenerate. Man, like it is a cute idea, but at the same time, it really makes you waste your time.
Nada.
Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but that what a surprise, he's headed down below. Is Zelda. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Oh, by the way, retail. MSRP for the AMD cards is also a joke. I guess we're just like getting... I don't know, so we're getting scalped by the third-party card manufacturers. Like, it's kind of really sad. So neither AMD nor Nvidia are providing good value to MSRP at the moment. I mean, some of them are MSRP, but a lot of them aren't, unfortunately. Now let's see what's here for me to sell. Okay, obviously we want the Wayward Compass. This one basically shows you where you are on the map, which is extremely useful, and I definitely want to buy this one. Equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. Right, it was a charm. I never I kind of thought it was permanent. Okay, you have to go to a bench to equip it.
Nada.
You need this if you want to update your map with new areas as you explore. Obviously, also a complete must-have. Wait, can I look at what I bought here? That's cute. Oh, wait. Can I see it somewhere? Here, the quill can be used to update the map with newly discovered areas, but only when resting on a bench or, wait, elsewhere? Okay, as soon as you rest, you update the map. Nice. Do I want to rest here? I don't think it really matters, to be honest. Will it update something? Yeah, map updated. Oh, I just fucked up here. Okay, and this is the compass. And we have 3 notches and 2 slots. Got to go see you next stream. Have a lovely evening. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a lovely evening too, and hope your food will taste amazing. So yeah, basically what you can do now here, you can check the map and you can see me, right, walk around on it, which is really cute. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go back. Back down here. Rest here, and now since we have the power of the map, you can definitely see here that we still have a bunch to explore. One of the things the game doesn't do, and I kind of am not the biggest fan of, I know it's not a big deal, but it's also kind of annoying. It does not show you where you can progress, right? You have no way of marking a certain location as this was a dead end, right? And I kind of like when that is possible, at least, right? When they show you, okay, this is not, I mean, I guess it kind of spoils you can't go there, but I would like to manually mark it for me so I know I couldn't go there. I don't know, maybe I don't mind it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. Maybe, yeah, how would you manage this? Because if you look at this map, you could think, oh yeah, I have plenty of ways to go, but I'm pretty sure all the ones on the left side are dead ends. But I have to remember it, and just imagining someone playing on weekends and coming back like a week later, remembering where dead ends are, could be kind of unfortunate, right? And what you didn't see here, I guess you could see beforehand, is that you usually have a draft of the area when you buy the map, and then you can see like a few important locations, and then later you can come back, you know, and you have more of it basically available. So that it's always only a small section. The game doesn't really spoil the map, which is a really nice touch. Okay, so we can go down left or down... I mean, I don't even know, is this a dead end or not? See, I can't remember. Do we ever go down left? I don't think so. Yeah, but definitely maps are so important in Metroidvania, and some games really fuck them up so hard that it's almost they're almost useless, and then it becomes really frustrating. This is definitely not one of them. The map is definitely very, very useful. Okay, another biome changed, but we're still not able to go here either. And I don't remember if the game has a moment where it's like the Dark Souls 2 moment where you can go in a lot of different directions, or if like one area of the other is being unlocked by the Metroidvania mechanics. So I'm not quite sure how the game handles that, but... And also like the fact you can just walk while doing the map like this, right? Because you're gonna look a lot at the map, right? So it's kind of nice just to have this little bit of extra movement during that time. I don't know if there is a reason to hit them. I'm just gonna... I mean, if your soul is full. There are multiple ways we can go here. Oh, this looks like a mini boss. Yeah, so you can tell for whatever reason I don't have a map here, and I don't quite know why that is though. Like why this area is not uncharted, is basically uncharted. Do I want to kill him? I guess I want to kill him. I was just sleeping. Nice. Oh, we can't see his head. No, that's so unfortunate. Usually when he dies, he has a funny head, but we can't really see it. Yeah, this might be a little bit of a Binding of Isaac reference. I don't know. Yeah, what a cute mini-boss. Imagine dying to those, though. It must feel bad. You beat the mini-boss, but you still die. Yeah, I really like using the right stick for that, because it's a bit faster than holding down the left button. You can see, right, the delay between this and this is like quite significant. No, we can't get it back. Can get it here. Oh, this NPC I think is also quite important. And you can miss him, which is so funny. Ooh, Oro, you oaf. You wield your nail like a club. Esme, how much deeper do we have to go? Oh, what? Who are you? I see this old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever awoken. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed. Selling me overpriced shit, huh? You exploring then? Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. You have your nail though, and I can tell just by looking that you know how to wield it. Oh yeah, I didn't speak to a lot of NPCs more than once, which is a very bad habit in Souls-likes. Okay, this is just gonna bring us back up to where we were before. And the right side was a dead end as far as I remember, so we're gonna go up here. And no map update here. Maybe, oh you know what? I think in my head there is a sketch for areas like this, but the sketch is only from the initial map, so you don't really sketch the areas you haven't been to, which kind of makes sense. So the sketch is only for unexplored areas that have been on the original map. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, here you can see I just like lost charge because I cancelled my heal, which is a cool mechanic. This forces you to not spam your heal in situations where you can't use it completely. Hey, what was this? Can't quite remember. Oh yeah, I think it was the railway. A door with an open slot, which we don't have yet, so we can't do anything here. Or you can, never mind. Can I walk here? Yeah. And a closed gate. Do we want to go left here or do we want to go up first? I don't even remember. Wait, can you attack spikes and jump on them? No, right? Wait, that would be so stupid if I couldn't remember that mechanic and this is actually what you need here. No way, you can attack spikes to get across? Oh, I don't know if the game ever explains that, to be honest. Wait, that means we could have also gotten the first... So, let's be real, I think this is one of the biggest issues I think the game has, is it doesn't explain the downward strike midair mechanic at all and the upward strike. I think this is a mechanic, and maybe at some point it does, but it should do it right away. It's available from the get-go, and this is not an intuitive mechanic for players. I think if you don't know this exists in other games, you wouldn't try it. So I think this is honestly a critique for me, that the controls are not initially explained thoroughly enough. And I'm not a big fan of find out by accident, because some people will play, if this is the case, and I think they might have a reminder later, I don't know, but still it's like you're expecting the player to, tumble upon the mechanic by accident, basically, which is not a good idea, right? Because I think like for combat, okay, whatever, but like for this specific use case, I think a lot of people will miss it, right? So I wonder how they handle that, if it's gonna be like shown later or something. Yeah, it's kind of weird, because the devs might just have assumed that players will do it instinctively, but we'll see, if it's actual big criticism or if it's just an initial one, because I do think it hurts your initial exploration, right? Because here, for example, this guy with a shield is definitely weak to jump attacks, so yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. But the good news is Jessica has me, so she knows. Spoiling the entire game for her. No, I don't remember enough, right? But I'm still like, she likes when I help her, so... I'm like very minimalistic. Like my backseating is, you know, on point. I'm like perfect backseater basically, because I don't want to spoil anything, but if there's a mechanic I think she should know about, which is just kind of not explained by the game for no reason, I will definitely help her and let her know. Can't remember, top right corner, doesn't seem like we explored it. I know the boss is on their left here, but... Oh yeah, this is the other side. I'm like curious, what is over here? Oh, darkness, yeah. Okay. Darkness and a gate. Why do I get the feeling that we need an item here? I know there's a lantern in the shop. I don't remember if it's used for this. Yeah, the mines were over here, but what was up here? I guess we never went here. If there's like some kind of specific strategy against him, don't think so. He does deal a lot of damage for sure. Can you like 2-tap him or something? Got him. Yeah, we should definitely check in on the father of the caterpillars. Okay, cool. So all these areas we just mapped, I think as soon as we go on a bench, they should get added to the map. Kind of interesting. We don't see the yeah, I guess you have to unlock the pins too. So we don't have a pin for the fast travel station. I'm pretty sure it was down here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure down here left there was a bench. And then we can see how the map works. Okay, yeah, that worked perfectly. That is a cool feature. It is really cool. It kind of encourages you to explore and then you can follow the map. Instead of instantly, oh yeah, I'm here, and always opening the map. I mean, I'm also still opening the map a lot, but... It's really nice that they don't have you open a menu for it every single time. Man, they drop so much money. I wonder if they respawn at all. He's 45. That is quite the number. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the downward jump attack doesn't help, but then again at the start of the game there was this section where there were spikes and we could have used this one here. Shit, I don't remember where it was. Hmm. I know we're gonna be up against the boss in a moment, but I don't remember where exactly the boss arena was. Okay, here. Oh, that's a shockwave, okay. I like how this replenishes your soul, but attacking him like this doesn't. Can you destroy those when they fall on top of you? Oh my god, I jumped so far. So angry. Can we destroy them? Oh yeah, we can. We could potentially even throw them at him. Whoa, what the fuck? What a crazy dude. I really like the difficulty for the first bosses. They're not hard, but also not easy. Get him! Get him! Wait, the city crest. I was like, what am I looting? Okay, nice. Got him. Did you ever do the Path of Pain? I think I did. I think I did. As far as I remember, I did. We could check the other save, but obviously we're gonna check. Maybe we can check it afterwards. But we're definitely gonna do the Path of Pain for this one. I think the Path of Pain was more about precision platforming, as far as I remember, but it's been 8 years, so the details are very hazy. Yeah, as far as I remember, I did the Path of Pain, but to be honest, like Eternal Noctis is so crazy difficult that the Path of Pain is easy compared to that. It is still not easy, but compared to Eternal Noctis, man, Eternal Noctis is so fucking crazy hard. Yeah, it is like the entire game is the Path of Pain. Oh my god, like Eternal Noctis, what a fucking goated game, man. It's really unfortunate it's so difficult though, because most people will not enjoy that difficulty. And rightfully so. It is literally crazy difficult. Yeah, it's definitely one of the hardest games I've ever played. But we might still struggle with Path of Pain. I'm not saying the Path of Pain is easy. I'm saying there is a game that's basically entirely the Path of Pain, which makes the game incredibly hard. Okay. Oh, who is that creeping up from the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange empty face with a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into the Hallownest corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. The Snail Shaman. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift. A nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you, oh ho. The Vengeful Spirit. Tap B to unleash the spirit. Spells will deplete soul, replenish souls by striking enemies. So this is our first ability. And it's a pretty powerful one, but also it competes with healing. So yeah, and also by the way, we can't leave here. Oh, you've awoken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but you seem to have slipped away myself. Now we're awake, I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor. Not as a repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we're now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper in Slate for me. It's hardly a creature. It's a hardy creature, but with the new powers, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with this. Small favor, my friend. Oh ho ho. What is this? Are you wondering about the skate between us? Oh, it's a curious thing, but this door will not open until you have slain the creature lying in the heart of the temple. She's basically Patches here. And yeah, thanks for dropping by, Apricorn. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. I'm also not going to be streaming too much longer. I mean, we did finish a vow today, and this is like the second stream, so as soon as food is ready, I'll be calling it for today. Don't worry about it. I'm sure the spirits of my ancestors will be watching over you. You really wouldn't have expected to play Hollow Knight, so this is like, you know, you never know what you're gonna play next. It's kind of fun. But I do think it's a game that is very nice to revisit after this time. Yeah, we haven't used our ability a single time yet, but that's because it does consume a soul. Very nice. Okay, this is to refill your soul. I kind of like this game, that this game has meaningful currency. Like, a few games I think have like this sentiment that the currency is like valuable, right? But in this case, I really feel there's a lot of value because there's just like a bunch of nice items you can basically get. Wait, what is this area? Can I go up here? No. Oh, you can get the shield bug here. And only got one of two. Is there another one here? There it is. That's cool. It's a really cool idea to have an enemy that basically gives you charge. And you need the charge to kill him. Works really well. The Soul Catcher. Man, Rise of the Ronin tomorrow. What is the Soul Catcher? Used by shamans to draw more souls from the world. Oh, it's like the serpent ring. From the world around them. Increases the amount of soul gain when striking an enemy with... Oh, no, it's not, because soul is not your currency. Okay, gives you more resources. This is really good. This is really, really good. More healing, more damage. Oh, so it's done then. You've slain the beast. Poor thing. Must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in this cavern filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without the spell of mine. Oh ho. Yeah, that's true. Now we kill her. Oh, and look, the gate between us is opened. Oh ho. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you're seeking, it will find you. Why do you hesitate? You'll get nothing more from me, I'm afraid. Though I admire your persistence. Okay. Very nice. Don't exactly remember if we've been here. Yeah, we have. The boss was on the right side, so this definitely is the gate we opened later. Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to your store in Dirtmouth and purchase a map of this area. Available now for an excellent price. So you can get the map once you missed him, and the price might increase. Maybe, I don't know. But let's go up here and spend our money. And go visit the another grub, the caterpillar. Maybe caterpillar first, I don't know if he gives you currency or not. Here? Yeah. 2 so far. He does give you currency. Is this all you give me? Oh, okay, well, it's not much, but it's better than nothing, I guess. And they're happy. Yes, a good thing we came by here. Ah man, there was still this area with the spikes, but I really don't remember where it was. Was it? Was it here or somewhere else? There's still this one area where you can go up. Yeah, but we're gonna come back later anyway, one day, because we're gonna have more exploration abilities, so pretty sure this is not the last time we're here. Oh, interesting that you go to the right side here. I guess it's like to nudge the player into right direction. Ah, hello, and you would meet, and you would meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that may improve your chance of survival. Mask shard. This old thing, merely a fragment of something larger. Still, maybe you can make some use of it. I mean, this is a good item for sure. For 150. And everybody knows what this is, a heart container, right? Classic. Another, but for 500, no, this is too much for me. A vessel fragment for 500 is also too much for me. This is a geo absorber. More time to recover taking damage, so more iframes. Useful if you need to escape from a tight spot. A Luma fly lantern and a rancid egg. No idea what this does, but I bought it. Oh, and the simple key for like a lot, but I do think we'll get better value out of visiting a cartographer.
Bapanada.
Yeah, bench pin for sure. Definitely a buy. Cocoon pin. Have you seen those beautiful blue cocoons? I made these pins so you can keep track of them. I think they just give you additional stuff, right? Use these pins to mark shopkeepers or any other interesting bugs you find on your travels. So you can mark them, I guess? Sure, why not? This one kind of seems useless, but maybe there's more to the blue, I remember. Stagways, very useful. Very, very useful stuff here. Oh yeah, these are the custom markers, I think, yeah. Yeah, these two are, these two basically are a way to find your own way, basically. And hey, Young Ring, don't you want to read the chat? Sorry, I haven't seen your message in time. You might also on YouTube have a bit more delay compared to Twitch, because YouTube is a bit in a mid latency mode because of video quality. Hope you're doing well otherwise. Unless the chat didn't update properly. Sometimes it doesn't. I'm using a tablet to display both chats, so sometimes there is a bit of an issue from a software perspective. And hey, Luciano Mediana, hope you're doing well too. So I think what we're going to do, basically, this one I'm not sure about, but I'm definitely sure we want to have the vendor pin. So just we know if we miss one. And also the stagway seems pretty useful. And also the hot spring. No, wait, what? Hot spring? Wait, really? Kind of funny. Wait, we can just buy all of them. The custom ones I will not buy just yet. Hopefully we don't need it. But we'll buy them later. I think these are all useful additions for sure. Let's see, how does the hot spring look like? Doesn't look like anything because I have to go down first. Okay, is this, those are literally icons. I was saying in my mind, I was like expecting these background icons on the map, but these are, I guess, separate icons. Very interesting. The blue one I don't really get, the blue cocoon. I assume it's just like for extra HP. And top left is the icon of the caterpillar. Okay. Yeah, but we have to go to the top left as far as I remember. There was one of those enemies. And this is, by the way, where I think the game can lead to a bit more backtracking than is necessary by not telling you what part was the blocking part, right? Because you could go back to literally every single dead end and would still be a dead end, right? Bear the one you just basically unlocked. So if you're not good at memorization, or you just have a lot of time between your play sessions, this is a legitimate, problem, I guess. And that's where the custom pins can come in. But the problem is you don't know which one you would want to custom pin, because there's so many potential dead ends. So, I don't know. In my mind, you could definitely maybe not... I mean, I don't know. Is there a system that would nudge us in the right direction? I don't know. But it can definitely lead to a lot of backtracking if you don't remember which dead end you can access right now. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but I also don't know if I would want like different icons for every place you can go with a different ability, because some games just do that, right? They tell you this is a dead end at the moment or this isn't, and maybe some kind of camera showing you the area or something, just as a hint. Was meinst du? Mhm. Ja klar, ich habe ja gerade Bubble Tea und alles. Ich habe Bubble Tea und alles. Ja, wo haben wir denn? Sorry, just 19 Uhr geht schon. Yeah, just talking to my girlfriend sometimes in the background, don't worry about it. Oh yeah, I went the wrong way here. It's okay, I recommend not spending all your geos because you'll need it a lot after getting dash. I just spent, man. I expect I'm gonna die at some point, and then I don't wanna I don't wanna lose a lot. And also I'm pretending, even though I played the game 8 years ago, first of all, I forgot almost everything, and I'm just like playing it pretty blind, so I just assume I don't know what's gonna happen after dash, right? So in my mind, I don't even know I'm gonna get a dash. I mean, I do remember getting a dash, but you know what I mean. I'm not gonna min-max stuff I don't even know potentially exists at that moment in time. So I'm basically playing the game like I have no idea what's gonna happen in the future, and I do for the most part actually, because it's been 8 years. So. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna spend everything like a crazy person. No, I don't think it's crazy. Honestly, if you're new to the game, I would recommend spending stuff, because you're gonna die 2 times and you're gonna lose everything, right? So stacking up a lot of money is definitely more recommended if you're an advanced player. To be honest, I think it's not a good idea if you're new to the game to not spend your geo, because you're gonna lose it all. Unless you're a god gamer and you never die, but at some point you will pay the price. I definitely remember dying sometimes with a lot of geo and being pretty happy about it. No, not happy about it. Okay, so we can go up and down here. Kind of interesting. Okay, so we bought a bunch of icons, and now we're gonna go left into the second biome, basically. Okay, and this is the biome Jessica has not finished yesterday, so my memory is completely going to rely on the knowledge from 8 years ago and what I'm doing in the game, right? So I'm gonna go into semi-blind mode pretty soon, which is nice, right? All I did today was basically something I saw yesterday. So, today is a new day. Yeah, and being ahead of her has the advantage that whenever she gets stuck, I can help her. Because at the moment, I can't really help her at all, because I don't remember shit. But yeah, if she gets stuck, now I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be very useful. Yeah, still not sure when I want to use my spell. I guess when they're hard to beat or something. What's the purpose of you? Oh, I can go down here. Okay, well, that makes sense. Oh, that was a giga chat move. Like just like jumping down. Yeah, just go jump. And that's how you lose all your gear. Just like jumping. No, I'm just kidding. What the fuck is he doing? Should die in one hit, yeah. Did we miss something up here? I don't think so, but... I like how they don't let you fall down here. It's kind of nice of them. Should remember. Wait, what the fuck? He's not dead? Wait, is he still alive? Oh, he has a lot of HP. Up or down? Wait, are we already in the biome? Yeah, we don't have the map, so you can't even see the map before you buy it, so the map is really important to buy. Unless you know everything by heart, obviously. Okay, nice, we made it to a bench. The visuals are so nice. And also the audio design, it's just like, I think the entire package is really wonderful. Pretty rare to have a game this consistent. Sure we came from down there. Okay, and this is the bench. Okay, nice. Ah, sick song. Where are you? I wonder if he could have hit her there, but I don't want to hit her, but it's really cool how different this area feels, like just like from an exploration perspective than the first one. It's like a very different vibe. Wait, did we go over there? Yeah, we did, right? Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Oh no, that was just the grass. Wait, I kind of want to know. Oh, this is so strong against them. Yeah, they still explode. I don't know why I thought they disintegrated, but... Yeah, these enemies are way easier if you just like instantly push them. Okay, Mr. Map is already really close. And as always, we want to buy it. Isn't this a contrast from the crossroads? Such a humid, lively place. The roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants prove quite a nuisance. 60, yes. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time by yourself, with just your own thoughts, you'd forget the niceties of conversations. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. We knew this already, but the game kind of assumed we didn't know. We met his wife, question mark? Why, when I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why as soon as I could move, I moved to Dirtmouth with my wife, a huge unending kingdom to explore right in our on our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. And sorry again that my voice is kind of fucked. Okay, we can't go up here, right? No. I think I can hear a caterpillar here. I don't remember top left. I think we couldn't get there, right? So there is basically one way we can go. You're right, I just broke my own rule. My rule is basically the first time we meet every enemy, we have to kill him. So we don't just like run past things sometimes. This is my Souls-like rule with respawning enemies. So sometimes it's just like a waste of time to kill them again. But so we don't skip anything, I will kill every enemy one time. We can go right or left. Left seems to be way more extensive, so I'm gonna go right first. Okay. Tiny Squib, you approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it, my journal. It will aid you. At first, the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depth of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of the hunter. Right, we didn't equip this one. I'm stupid. Hunter's Journal. Press this button to open the menu to navigate to the journal's pane. Defeat enemies to add new entries to the journal and decipher the hunter's notes. Okay. I don't remember this at all. Guess it tracks your progress from killing. Oh, okay, so you kill them. Dull and pathetic, hardly worth killing. So you get like additional lore on the enemies, which is quite cute. Yeah, that's a cute idea. And they also give you hints how to kill them. So if you're struggling with a certain enemy, you can basically, I guess after killing 30 of them, you can get a tip. Which seems maybe not that useful, but... Little script, you may have overcome a few creatures, but you're only just beginning. Don't delay, descend into the belly of this world and hunt down the life you find. It's kind of funny because I think Eternal Noctis had the same mechanic, and in that game you really had to farm the enemies for it. I don't know how it's going to be here. We should definitely go to a bench though and equip our charm as soon as we can. This is where we came from? I think it is. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to beat. Yeah, I still don't know if I have to hit them or not, if there's like a like something triggered by this beyond like refilling your soul. Got him. Left, up, I'm just making sure we... But technically I think we didn't explore this area completely, right? There was something above us too. How would we get there? Because this looks like it could be a secret or something, but... Kinda isn't. Oh, here! Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? The game kinda doesn't assume you know the mechanic. That is interesting. Huh. Maybe it does tell you at some point, which is kind of weird, right? The Metroidvania mechanic that is unlocked from the get-go, and it's kind of gated from the player for no reason. It's kind of weird. It's basically like obfuscating controls, which I really am not a fan of. It's like when you play the original Demon Souls, the only way you could know there's like a critical hit, backstab, and parry is by reading the additional because it wasn't in the like the ground tutorials. It was in this like, I guess, additional quick guide in English. So I got the Chinese version back when the original Demon Souls came out, like imported from Asia because it wasn't available in the West yet. And funnily enough, this additional spreadsheet had so much useful information that was not in the game, which was thankfully completely in English already, like voice acting, everything. And yeah, that was like kind of like for me was like, okay, but why do you put this on a piece of paper but not in your game? Because that is such a user unfriendly behavior. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'm definitely a fan of telling the players about their controls. Those who stray from the White King's road shall face the law of okay, what the fuck is this? The law of unbelievable. Left or down? Kind of want to go down, but I'm not even sure why it's not marked on the map. Ooh, a bench. Yo, we found a bench. And don't forget to equip your charm. I hope it doesn't no, it always respawns enemies, right? It doesn't really matter. The amount of soul gain, that is huge. I mean, I don't know how much it does. It's, again, it's a game that obviously also obfuscates the type of information there. It's never quite optimal because I think the player like has to trial and error then, right? It's like you assume it's good, but then it's like 1 or 5% or something, which is complete trash. And sometimes it's 100%. So it's really, really weird. And also this year, like the game, like I said, doesn't tell you can strike upwards. So kind of... Yeah, I kind of think like a bit more like control tutorialization would really have made the entry to the game a bit easier for new players that don't have access to this information. And I don't think it's cheating knowing this, right? I think if you... Because I figured this one out pretty soon, but it took some time until I figured out then the spike jump. But I guess they really assume you don't know about it, which is kind of interesting. So that's kind of cool, to be honest. Like, they have like a separate solution for the same puzzle. Kind of nice. Okay, let's go right here. We can continue left later. Is this... I don't remember. Was this the first game from these devs? Because if it was, man, that is like... Nine Souls is not the first game, right? It's the first Souls, like, I guess they made. But it definitely was like their third game? Fourth game? But in this case, I don't even know if this was their first game. But sometimes their first game means they came from maybe AAA and then went indie or something. Can't remember the exact background here. And this game held up so nicely. Like, it being like 4K and unlimited FPS really helps, though. It really makes the game feel like a current game. And the art style obviously is pretty timeless. Okay, this is basically dark. I do wonder if this is intended. I kind of feel like the dark places are meant to be lantern-based later, because it's kind of rough getting around without seeing anything, to be honest. The silence sounds like the boss fight. Now I'm not gonna go in here. I think this is definitely an lantern area. Can't wait until I have the dash. Dashing feels so much better. It's like really unlocking your movement potential. But it's still very fun also without the dash, right? It's not like the game is completely unplayable without the dash. This, for example, like, is one of these things where I think I think there is no area we can access right now like this, but it's kind of a mechanic. It's so funny. This mechanic, when I originally played the game, was kind of challenging, but after playing Eternal Noctis, which is like brought it to a completely crazy level of like having to do this, it feels like so natural and easy. I guess it's just like something you have to get used to. Wait, what? Look. Wait, what? I don't even know what's happening here. Okay, and this is a new biome, the Fog Canyon. I think we're gonna hold off going there, to be honest. I don't know how far we could go, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be harder to navigate than this area. Okay, we're still not in quote-unquote 8 years blind territory. This is still stuff I've seen yesterday, so very fresh memory. Oh! Oh yeah, I thought it was a caterpillar, was just an enemy. Very nice. Okay, this one was kind of nice because you go up naturally. Man, I really like this game. I really thought I was going to come back and we're going to feel like, oh, it's clunky. Nah, maybe not as good as I remember in my mind. And what can I say? It is. It is as good as I remember it so far. Oh, you must double tap them, which is really inefficient. Can you downward strike them in the air when they're under you? You wonder. There are a lot of them here. And I don't have the soul I need. Oh yeah, this is even better because you can just completely waste your resources on them. These little bitches. Like I said, I have to kill every enemy once. I just don't know if it's gonna be happening with this one, but... He sure did die, but he didn't give us anything. Oh, there she is again. Up or left? I mean, she insinuated we should go left. But as the player I am, I'll just like ignore the main storyline. Don't exactly remember this part. I guess you need a dash for this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you need a dash, or maybe even a wall jump, I'm not sure, or both. It's okay. I don't know how many more souls we're getting from hitting them, or how much more soul we're getting, but... Is a soul a finite quantity? I don't think so. They probably use how much soul. Yeah, sometimes I'd rather take damage than waste time. It's kind of a weird habit. As long as the game is not too hard, I'll definitely focus on saving time sometimes. Man, the difficulty curve is so nice. It is really, really a pleasant experience to start with. It really teaches you everything you need to know, and... And I wonder if Silk Song still exists. I really hope it does. Obviously, I would be very, very happy if we had just another quality game like this. But we don't know, right? And it's perfectly fine if it doesn't. We're not entitled to Silk Song. The devs don't want to make it, or they can't feel like they can't make it. Perfectly fine. No judgment. Before they release it as a money grab, which I'm pretty sure they don't need. I mean, you know, it's so funny, right? If you're an indie game that is very unexpectedly mega successful, like Hollow Knight or Stardew Valley or something, you're set for life. You're mega rich. But if you're like a AAA game, you really have to be successful, or you can close close shop, right? And I think a really nice story, I guess, from that sector is basically No Man's Sky. Because No Man's Sky was an indie game, right? But it was priced like a AAA game, which was a bit stupid at the time. But because it was so successful, they had so much money that they could develop the game almost for free for 8 years or something, or even longer. I don't know how long it's been out. And this is like so nice. If it was a AAA budget game, it would have been expected, right? But since it was an indie game from a small studio and they sold so many units, you know, they could have said, we fuck off and we just like take the money and you don't do anything. But obviously you can tell Sean Murray, the head of the studio, was like over-promising a bit at the start. He really cares about gaming, right? He's not one of these guys where, you know, okay, he's just like talking out of your ass to get you, you know, to buy his game, but he's actually really excited about his game and he's really trying to achieve what he's talking about. So as you can see, Hello Games, obviously the biggest redemption story I think I've seen in gaming so far. Like No Man's Sky, obviously a fantastic game these days. I mean, it was an okay game when it came out, but obviously not what they expect, you know, promised at all. But by now, it's a really, really good game, and you know, I'm definitely gonna play their new game too. And I think Hello Games, also the game beforehand was really fun. Most people didn't play it because it was like a 2D, I think biking game where you had like 2D Mario on a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it was really fun to play. Joe Danger or something, was that the name? But definitely you can tell they love games, and they didn't go like a lot of devs, right? They don't take the money and run. A lot of people think if they're rich, they're not gonna work, but obviously you can tell like these game devs really enjoy what they're doing. This is why their games are also fun, because they have a passion for it, right? You can tell this is not made to make money. This is made to be a good game, right? So I think this is really why indie devs usually, when they're successful unexpectedly, they have so much money, but at the same time, they usually just take the money to try to make a better game. But sometimes that can lead, you know, to like too many expectations. People are just like, you know, there's a lot of stress involved. I mean, just imagine being the one responsible for making Silksong, right? Because you know people love your original so much, and you want to deliver, right? But I'd be real with you, after replaying this game right now, I think just having the exact same experience with a bit, you know, new stuff and new assets and stuff like that with Silksong, they don't need to go over the top, right? The basics here, again, 8 years later, would still be so much fun. You don't have to do something crazy. Just go with what worked in this game and, you know, adapt it a bit to the new character, make a few new environments, you know, new secrets and stuff like that. But you don't have to reinvent the wheel, man. This is a fantastic game, and it would work in a slightly different environment, like the Souls games, right? Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, they're like all iterative improvements, but they're basically the same ideas, right? So I think this would work so nicely here too. So I'm like really oh, we roasted him. Yeah, I'm really hopeful. I really hope the devs, you know, don't over stress about making something crazy. They just have to make this, I mean, which is a big ask because this is one of the best games ever made, I guess, but they just have to make a similar type of game. They don't need to fucking reinvent the wheel or something. It's not like I'm expecting some crazy shift. I think most people are expecting just more of the same, right? Hopefully. More of the same, but with slightly different, right? Yeah, so really, the devs don't have to worry about anything. And you know, financially, they don't have to worry about anything anyway, so... What is this here? Like, this is... I don't understand what we did there. Okay, where are we? We're over here now. So we went back this way, which is stupid as fuck because I shouldn't have. But you know what's it's a good moment to go for the bench here. Where the fuck is the bench here? Okay. Because this will update the map and make it significantly easier to navigate. Yeah, so as we can see, this might be one of the area designs I don't like too much, because it basically forces you to go in a repetitive loop to get back to the area you've been before. So yes, you can be faster about it, but it's still a complete loop, right? It's not like, what does this do though? Like, this is so... I don't know. Yeah, it's still unfortunate you can't go up here, right? So it's not like... I think a good solution would have been to make this one here, you know, a gate or something you open instead, so you don't have to... go all the way back, because I think that is really kind of stupid. I know that later you can make the jump, but at the moment I can't, so I have to do the exact same thing I just did it a moment ago again. So it's kind of... Yeah, it's kind of suboptimal, because it does give you an entire loop. It's not a big deal, right? It's a small thing, but still, I think you can make a case for this not being optimal. This should have been a Miyazaki loop and not a loop. If you don't know, Miyazaki loop is basically looping back to an area you've been before, but you can get a shortcut to get back to the area you came from. I think it happened in games before Dark Souls, but Dark Souls really used that mechanic to an extreme, especially the original Dark Souls, right? The original Dark Souls was like basically an entire Miyazaki loop, so... Yeah, Dark Souls 1, man, the world, like the map, like the connections design is just brilliant. It's like really, really nice. Yeah, also a game, every time I revisit it, even though it's getting clunkier and visually less attractive, I think this game visually aged better than Dark Souls, obviously. Because it's a, you know, timeless art style. And Dark Souls was still not... Like, I think a lot of current games you're gonna play in a few years and you're still gonna... Like, in 10 years, you're gonna be like, they still look great, right? If you replay Split Fiction in 10 years, it's still gonna look really nice. But if you play games from 10 years ago, they were still at a more primitive point, right? Where you can say the art style can make it timeless, but the tech wasn't technically timeless. And I kind of wonder how they're gonna handle remasters going forward, because so much is... Like, really, a remaster basically needs to, or remake, it needs to have a significant reason to exist, right? And some games, I think these days, you could remake a lot of stuff, but it would take so much work, because the original assets are already so complicated, so I kind of don't know how they're gonna handle it, because it's still gonna be attractive, because it can make a lot of money of it, but at the same time, I'm also quite curious how the market will handle it, because I mean, if games look great, they look great, right? If your eyes like them, it's fine, but obviously you have expectations. But definitely some games are timeless. This one for sure is timeless. I mean, yeah, sure, maybe one day we're gonna have full VR, immersive, like, or augmented reality experiences where you're like, you're feeling that you're in the game, and then this will feel a bit like retro, playing a game with a controller. But I mean, just like from an experience perspective, if you're a human being, no matter when you're gonna play this, you're gonna have fun. Unless you don't like the game, which is, you know, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine, you don't have to like the game, right? I think I don't get people that get angry because when people don't like their favorite games, because it's perfectly a valid opinion. If you're not having fun for whatever reason that is, and that might be because you suck ass at a game, that's a perfectly valid reason not to enjoy it, right? That's the same reason why I don't recommend Eterna Noctis, one of the best games I've ever played, to a lot of people. Because I don't know how the lower difficulty works, but if you want to play it on the intended difficulty, it's so hard that most people will not enjoy it. Most people will hate it. And they got so many negative reviews because of the difficulty. And people are like, yeah, it's bullshit, blah, blah. It's not bullshit. The game is omega fair and very, very well designed. It's just way too difficult for most people. Most people will not enjoy this level of challenge. It's basically like you're playing a God of War game, and you're playing on the hardest difficulty, and everyone has to do that, right? Basically, that's how it feels a bit. But it's obviously way harder sometimes than God of War Ragnarok on the highest difficulty. Which is something, you know, to be said, because that is a pretty hard game. I mean, I don't feel so. Actually, I think, bar a few very questionable design choices, I think God of War Ragnarok was not that hard. It was pretty chill on the highest difficulty, but... Okay, this is where we came from. Okay, now we have to go back, and now I really have to not go into autopilot, because you want to go top left, right? We want to go top left, and then we can go back. Yeah, I mean, when I say, by the way, it's obviously any discussion of difficulty, when I say something is not that hard, is from my perspective. I think God of War Ragnarok on the highest difficulty for a lot of people will be very challenging, right? So it's not like I'm saying, haha, easy game. It's just like how it felt to me. And when I say Eterna Noctis felt hard to me, it is to me personally. When I say Ragnarok felt easy on the highest difficulty, it's for me, right? This is my perspective. But obviously I can like put it in relation to other games. So yeah, I think both games are very hard for the average skill level, right? Required in other games. And I do, you know, I do know that people don't enjoy getting shit on by games too much. Usually, right? Some people do, like me, for example, but other people really just want to chill and enjoy. So I think like a game like Hollow Knight, I think is a perfect in-between, because it is neither extremely difficult nor is it extremely easy. I think it is one of those games that really needs the challenge to, you know, be fun, but it also has just the right amount of challenge not to be frustrating for almost everyone. Sure, you might take a ton of tries on bosses or some jumping sections later, but it still always feels like it's fair and, as far as I remember at least, fair and fun. What are we doing here? Where are we? Can we even go up here? I think so, yeah. And I think the main reason why the game works so well from a difficulty perspective, I think it's the healing mechanic. I think the very, very strong heal you have in the game I mean, in combat it's hard to heal, right? But out of combat it's really easy to get the heals out. And you get so many heals that it really feels fair. It doesn't feel like the game wants you to die. The game definitely doesn't want you to die. At least I feel like the game doesn't want me to die. I feel like it wants to kill you, but you know, it wants to kill you softly. And obviously, always from my perspective, right? I know there are people new to games, but I still think even if this is your first video game, it's gonna be a bit rough, right? But it's also gonna be, I think, an enjoyable experience, and you will be way better off after playing it or any other game after it. So I think it's a very worthwhile experience, even if you're new to gaming. Yeah, it will be a significantly higher challenge, but also at the same time, it will still, I think, hopefully be enjoyable if you have a bit of frustration tolerance. And hey, Ultra7, you haven't understood this, but yeah, exactly. I will translate your comment, but I will usually reply in English, right? I won't reply in German. So if that's basically how it works. Unless there's something very urgent and you need some assistance or something, then I might obviously reply in German. But usually I will just translate what you write so people know what you said, and I will reply in English like I just did. So that's basically the idea. But you can always write German, French in chat, and using Romanji, a bit of Japanese is also okay, but I can't read kanji and hiragana and katakana, so yeah, that unfortunately is not possible for me. And obviously if I can't read it, I can't moderate it, so yeah. Only languages I can read and understand are quote-unquote permitted because of moderation, right? I have to moderate. It's like required by Twitch. And yeah, everything's clear. Yeah, I hope that's okay for you. It's a bit unique because the reason why I do that also is because, first of all, people feel more comfortable using their own language, right? But they, you know, sometimes they understand a lot, but they can't speak a lot, which is quite common actually. I think it's really nice that you can still write your own language. And also we have been a German channel in the past, so just having the opportunity, you know, to have the people at least talk to me still, even if they might not understand as much anymore because I changed language. It's, you know, it's kind of, I think, fair to them too, that they can still at least, you know, say hi, and then, you know, my reply is either understandable or not, but I can still understand what they write. And they can, you know, sometimes it's just nicer. I can get that, right? I think for a lot of people, writing their own native language is like significantly more enjoyable. So I think it's kind of nice. But yeah, it's a bit unique, right? Because a lot of streamers do have only one language in chat. Okay, we can put a bit of money in here. I'm like kind of confused. Oh, we're going from here. Wait, there are two of those and they disappear. Interesting, so because we came from the top. Okay, so I do know there's a boss in the top right corner, and that is also as far as Jessica played yesterday. So then my memory is like from 8 years ago. She did play quite a bit, because she was also obviously, I mean, I'm talking the entire time, but she was also, I think, a bit slower, obviously, because it's her first time around. So she really, I mean, she did only take 2 hours. I might be talking about my ass. She might be faster than me. Let's see. Do we want to compare quickly? Yeah, let's compare. No, it's not a competition. It's just a curiosity, because I just said she might have taken longer, but let's see. No, we almost took the same amount of time. But I did explore more, but I also talked too much. But you can see, she did skip a bit more than me, but we almost took the exact amount of time to get to this point. That is really interesting. And she also did fight the boss 2 or 3 times. Yeah, really interesting. Streaming really makes you play slow. Autumn. So the goal is to get to the top with full soul, but what can I say? I might not achieve that goal. Yeah, it's okay, makes sense, cool concept, dude. I don't know if it's a cool concept, right? I just like feel it's like a accommodation. It kind of might be nice for people, but also obviously makes chat a bit less readable. But at the same time, I'm also multi-streaming on YouTube, so I have to read chat from both sides to make it, you know, understandable when I reply to something. So it's like it's not any extra work or anything. So yeah. The greater mind once dreamed of leaf and cast the cavern so. In every brush and every vine, the mind of Un reveals itself to us. What is this Un? Huh? Pretty sure it's not Untis. Left or right? I mean, the answer's obvious. The right is the boss. Wait, no, what is left? Oh yeah, this is where we can't go now. Yeah, I remember. Nah, I know it's the boss. Come on, I'm just like trolling. I don't know how to beat him though. I think it's one of those bosses where you want to go and do the shield jump. Do I want to use this ability or do I want to heal? I think I want to heal. This is like a pretty bad guy. Oh, okay, we shit on him. Wait, how much damage does the fucking spell do? Like, we obliterated him. I thought this was gonna go on for so much longer. I kind of feel bad. Okay, so HP pool is so nice, right? They don't overstay their welcome. It's like pretty basic move patterns for the early bosses, but they all feel so nice to kill. Okay, so I'm first going up because I kind of remember when Jessica was below, there were a lot of spikes and it looked a bit like you were gonna need the dash. So maybe the dash is up here. I really don't remember. This is like now 8 years ago, right? I have no recollection of the specifics here, so... I wonder if I should go left or right first here. I should have gone up for sure, but... Yeah, I should have checked this. Okay, nothing. Oh, I should have checked left. Man, I'm kind of exploring pretty badly, but it's okay. Yeah, this is a new area, so I should have explored left, but because sometimes it might be a dead end. It's okay. Wow, he's a big bug. Oh, he has iframes? Well, he's gonna regret using his limited ability. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Got him. No, he didn't. Okay, nice. Is he alive or is he dead? I think he's alive, right? But really? He's dead? Oh no, he's alive. Just what do you think you're doing? You dare to come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry about, getting in the way and causing bother? Know this, cur. I'm Zoti the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. Zoti the Mighty. What are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. You gone, let's draw my nail. Yeah? Who? Man, the next game from Miyazaki. I mean, I'm also looking forward to Night Rain for sure, but the next new game from Miyazaki is gonna be hopefully be fucking insane. I'm saying Miyazaki, it's technically From Software. I mean, it is. I think a lot of people do give Miyazaki a bit too much credit, right? He's a genius, obviously, but also at the same time, it's in a studio made of hundreds of people working together, and you know, it's not only Miyazaki's achievement. We should say From Software. From Software is like the entire team, right? They're doing a fantastic job. I hope I can go back up here. Can. Oh wait, there's this now. Do I want to go top right or left here? I think left is the dash. I kind of in my mind this big thing there is the dash, and then we can go back up top right. Wait, another? Oh, they're normal enemies? What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? They're normal enemies? Holy shit, no, 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 no. Wait, why are you normal enemies? I thought they were bosses, but I guess I'm wrong or something. Give me my shit. No, I'm fucked, man. I shouldn't have gone here. What the fuck am I thinking? Okay, we got him, but that was... Okay, that was unexpected. I didn't expect there to be two of them. Now we do need healing. The game kind of baited me though. I kind of didn't feel like there was going to be a big challenge down here. Healing? No, 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 not another one, man. He can one-shot me. No, no, no. Wait, is this entire area just full of these guys? Annoying. I don't have the resource to kill him efficiently. I kind of want to kill the guy though. But it's so risky. It's too risky. We shouldn't do it right now. What? Oh wait, here? Oh yeah, it's behind the guy. So I think we're gonna go and get the bench, right? There was a bench up here. Oh no, it's all the way down there. But we can refill our soul and an HP by fighting the enemies we killed before. Interesting, I don't remember these guys being so numerous here. You can sense my hesitation. Oh my god, I'm fucking gonna die. Never mind. Wait, do they deal only 1 damage compared to the boss? I think they still dealt 2, right? Up, down, left, right. I think left is definitely where we want to go for the upgrade. I think that's gonna... You fucking respawn. Okay, we're getting better at killing them, so... Man, still, it's so weird the game doesn't teach you this attack. The downward strike. It's so important. You can kill them without the strike, obviously, but it's significantly easier if you know it. Okay, now I'm confused. This is not even where we needed to go. Yeah, quite the difficulty spike, these enemies, for sure. Not in a bad way, but also they're still kind of rough. Especially 2 of them. Was there a boss here? There's no way there's a boss here, right? Nah. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. this old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. Oh my god, this is a boss arena. Fuck! I know what you are, I know what you try to do. I can't allow it. No, and I know that this is one of the harder fights too. Oh shit. Shit, I don't know her moves. I don't know her moves! She's too good for me. What can I do? She's too good. Okay, just chill, and we can do this. Oh my god, this is such a bait. It's basically like we're playing Silk Song. Oh, I'm so bad. I deserve to get obliterated. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. Oh my god, she's so good. Okay, that was so greedy. Does she have an infinite amount of HP? I should have healed. What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, that's good. Now we can heal. Okay, are we ever gonna win? I mean, this is like the infinite combat. Okay, we got it. Woo! Nice. Mothwing cloak. Oh yeah, this is the dash. Cool. Use the cloak to dash quickly along the ground or through the air. Do we have iframes? I don't remember if the game had iframes. Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. Okay. Does the game have variable dash distance? Okay, dashing from here to here goes this far, and if I tap it, I think it's... No, interesting enough, it doesn't have variable dash distance. You also can't cancel it, so it's like... It's a fixed distance. Interesting. The reason why this is interesting is because if you make a very like hardcore precision platform, you also want to have dashes be cancelable, right? So you have ultimate control, but in this case, the dash seems fixed, and I have no idea if there are iframes or not. Does the game save at all times? I don't think so. I think we have to go back to the original bench. Ich sag's auch gerade, ich muss so Bank. Yeah, we have to go to a bench. Save. So we can, I mean, we can go bottom left here and hope there is a bench right there, because we can see benches, I think, if we don't have... You can only see the bench, I guess, on the map you have unlocked so far, so... I think we wouldn't see the bench if it's over here. Right? Bench me? Come on, you wouldn't do this to me, right? The Lake of Un. Oh my god, really? Are you an enemy or are you a friend? For sure is an enemy. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. So this is how far we're gonna get today. Tomorrow we're gonna play more of this game for sure. Yeah, so expect a longer play session tomorrow of this, because today we finished Avowed, which took a few hours. So tomorrow we're definitely gonna invest that into Hollow Knight. What can I say? Even 8 years later, not only watching was fun yesterday, but also playing is still very, very fun. I think this is still obviously one of my favorite games of all time. It's still highly recommended. Like, it's timeless, right? Just like if you haven't played it and you're like, you know, oh, it's maybe a bit old. No, it's not. It is perfectly playable. It's super fun. If you never played this and you like this type of game, it is just highly recommended. I mean, obviously, if you hate platforming and you just like get frustrated even by the easiest jumps, it's probably not for you. But if you even moderately don't mind that, right, you're gonna have a good time. I'm pretty sure this is, worthwhile, whatever it costs at the moment. I would assume they haven't raised the prices because they sold already so many copies. But whatever the price is, and even if it's not on sale, you can still get it, right? I think it's definitely worth whatever they're asking for it, unless it's like hundreds of euros. But I'm pretty sure it's like, I don't know, something between 10 and 30 euros. So yeah, definitely great game still, and I'm really looking forward to playing more tomorrow. Thanks a bunch for watching, thanks for the comments, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Hollow Knight. Thanks for watching.